temos. Não sei. Estamos ao vivo para todo o Brasil. Acho que sim. Pelo amor de Deus. Juro, não. Não, eu juro. Sem condição nenhuma. Essa barbaridade que aconteceu agora. Tô nervosa. Tô braba. Tô indignada! Brasil! Juro. Falar nada. Ou pior que eu não sei se porque eu reiniciei sem salvar o game. Eu acho que salvou na última hora lá. Vamos. Arrumou. Tô arrumando as coisas aqui ainda. Mas nossa, que chatice. Amanhã eu vou ver esse trem do cabo. Mas eu vou ver bonito. Deus que me livre. O negócio caiu do nada e ele não conectava de novo. Cortou. Depois de 36 horas. E ele não conectava por nada, sabe? De novo. Eu fiquei, não é possível. Será que tá acontecendo? Chat? Foi. Olha quem voltou. Voltei na força do ódio, isso sim. Eu já te perguntei se tem cabeamento de telefone no seu quarto? Tem. Eu acho que tem como, Marco. Só não sei aonde que enfia, mas acho que tem um bem aqui perto. Tem uma tomada que é do lado da minha cama, que tem outra do lado, que é de telefone. Aí eu acho que dá, né? Fica um pouco longe do PC, mas acho que dá. Desculpa aí, gente. Porque você pode usar ele como guia para puxar o de rede bem de boa. Pois é. Tava pensando nisso também. Você usa o Wi-Fi no PC? Não, né? Uso. O pior é que eu uso. E a bichinha vai usar. HOB'S Barrow. Tá explicado. Não! Tragédia, né? Você viu o que aconteceu sábado? Delay de milhões. Tô até impressionada. Mas o pior é que foi começando isso nesses últimos tempos, que antes não era assim. A internet aqui é muito boa, sabe? Por que tá aparecendo esse inferno? Eu nunca tive problema. Mas aí. Não sei o que tá acontecendo. Vai abrir. Vai abrir aí daqui a pouco o jogo. Peraí. Escutem o áudio, a música. Vibes. É, eu não tinha falado comigo. Ah, voltou. Mas o Wi-Fi é sempre um desperdício, né? Você não consegue aproveitar o grosso da banda. Pois é. Tem esse problema. Talvez banda não seja a palavra certa. Monstro do TI não me xinga.
Hello?
Yes?
Mas é tipo, o Wi-Fi é como se você estivesse usando só isso aqui essa parte aqui da avenida, sendo que a avenida é desse tamanho. Tamanho assim. É mais ou menos isso. Lá.
Do you know a man called Leonard Shoulder?
That's a funny name.
É mesmo. Engraçado. Eu tenho um cabo de rede de 10 metros. Eu vou precisar de um desse.
My name is Thomasina. What's yours?
Douglas.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Douglas.
Douglas. Teria um maior se precisasse.
That's a great sword technique you have.
Thanks, miss. Mr. Crozier's gonna make me a real one when I turn 12. I'm preparing myself to fight the lantern worm.
Nossa, a vozinha desse menino é irritante.
What is the lantern worm?
It's gonna come back and get us all. John Lantern thought he killed it at the River Ware, but my father told me it still lives. We must all be prepared.
The lantern worm isn't real, Douglas. Father just told you that to get you out of his hair.
Not true. I saw it slithering out by the beck. Like a giant eel it were. I ran home so fast I thought I would fly.
Sorry, miss. My brother has a vivid imagination.
Children often do at his age.
I'll keep training. You will all find me
Irritante é
when I plunge
elogio.
my sword deep into his fat belly.
Douglas, this lady doesn't want to hear your nonsense.
Mr. Crozier.
Who's Mr. Crozier?
He's a blacksmith. His forge is just over there on the other side of the square.
Don't you think 12 years of age is a little young for a real sword?
I'll be a master
A mulher...
swordsman by then.
Chama. A mulher tava bocejando. O Marco falou que tinha que comprar um cabo... Aí, ele falou. Bem baratinho o cabo Cat 6 no Mercado Livre. Mas pra passar ele na parede tem que ser sem conector. Aí tem que comprar um depois. Bem tranquilo. Mas precisa de um alicate específico. Douglas, ninguém quer ouvir sua voz. A Fran silenciando uma criança. Comprar não. Crimpar. Quê? Ah, tem que crimpar depois. O que é crimpar? Ó, vou fazer o seguinte. Amanhã eu vou ligar pra mandar mensagem pra internet aqui. Aí eu descubro como é que faz. Se eles vêm aqui, eles têm que vir aqui pra arrumar esse negócio. Então, aí eu pergunto lá as coisas.
Do you like living in Bewley?
Eu preciso falar com a minha mãe também, é
Are you
importante.
from the city?
I'm from a long way away.
You must have come on the train. I love watching all the steam puff up into the sky.
Have you been on the train yourself?
No, miss. Our parents don't have the money for train tickets. Father says we have all we need here in Bewley.
Perhaps this nice lady would like to take you away with her on the train.
No, I need to stay and protect Bewley from the lantern worm.
É, moço, eu não vou levar seu irmão para não. Crimpar é fixar o conector nas pontas dos cabos. Ah, entendi.
Have you heard of Hobb's Barrow?
What's that?
A local burial mound.
Our parents don't let us wander far from the village.
What's a burial mound?
Don't you mind about that, Douglas.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, miss.
Vou colocar a moça aqui.
Good day.
Hello, miss.
Leonard Shoulder.
Do you know a man named Leonard Shoulder?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Eles são muito introspectivos. Parece, sabe quando você entra naqueles filmes que tem uma cidadezinha que você é o forasteiro e aí a cidadezinha é tipo uma seita? Então, parece esse
My
jogo.
name is Thomasina. What's yours?
Betty,
Nice to meet you, Betty.
Betty.
What are you up to?
my brother is practicing his sword fighting technique. I'm to watch him until he tires himself out.
I'm tireless.
This time last month it were all about his teaspoon collection. This month it's swords.
A espada dele é igualzinha do Minecraft. Aí o Marco falando que Minecraft não é pixel art, ó. Igualzinho.
What do you know of Hobb's Barrow?
Our parents don't like us talking to strangers, miss.
So you know of it?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Goodbye.
Bye, miss.
Tchau, moça.
The door has been boarded up. The building looks like a ruin.
Ela vai bater na porta.
I don't think anyone is home.
Adeus. Temos aqui shoes, sapates.
No one here. I don't think anyone is home.
Deus, o povo não aqui não. Ah, o ferreiro.
Good day.
Yes?
Mr. Crozier, I presume.
Aye, George Crozier, at your service.
My name is Thomasina.
Apresentar.
Aye, can I help you?
Are you a Bewley native, Mr. Crozier?
Aye, born and bred. That's where my
criado.
father's forge before mine.
Do you know a man by the name of Leonard Shoulder?
Oh, aye, old Leonard.
Ai, conhece, ó.
Have you seen him recently?
No, not recently.
Do you know where he lives?
Why all these questions, lass?
I need to speak with him. He invited me to Bewley.
Oh, he'll turn up. I've seen him in the plough and furrow from time to time.
But do you know where he lives? I
Quem
need
sabe
to
onde
find
ele tá,
him.
meu Deus.
I believe he lives somewhere out on the moors. Can't tell you out more than that.
Thank you, Mr. Crozier. How is business faring?
I do an honest trade. There'll always be horses needing shoes and farmers needing tools. You let me know if you need out made or mended. I'll do you a fair price.
Thank you, Mr. Crozier.
Obrigado.
What can you tell me about Bewley?
We don't get many visitors here, outside of market days. But there's plenty of work for the village blacksmith. Where are you from, then?
I arrived yesterday on the train from London, by way of Derby.
Oh, aye. I've heard about London.
What have you heard?
Londres é uma cidade, né, que foi feita.
Yes, indeed. The city is always changing and moving forward.
Eu tenho
Too
que
busy for
esqueci
me,
de
though,
silenciar a Gretchen
I
sobre
prefer
o
a
sorteio.
quieter pace. Aye.
When do market days run in Bewley?
Once or twice a month. The next one is tomorrow.
How delightful.
Que
Unless
conveniente.
your vice is cabbages, there'll be nought to interest a young lady.
I don't mind a cabbage.
Then you're in luck.
Do you know of a local landmark named HOB'S Barrow?
There's a fair many barrows found out on the moors, lass. Too many to put a name to. Not a soul in Bewley pays them any mind.
Thanks for your time.
Aye. Speak to you
Sei.
later.
Presta atenção.
This must belong to someone. I should leave it alone. The bucket is rusty and full of holes. The blacksmith is right here. I've no need to go inside.
Vamos ver a catedral aqui. Tem uma senhora. Placas de...
In memory of Romeo Hegg, dearly missed by his beloved Juliet.
Romeu e Julieta, ele fez isso.
In memory of Percival Roach. In memory of Henry Crozier.
O pai do cara, será?
In memory of Millicent Smith. In memory of Benjamin Garkham.
E eu vou ler todos os memories.
In memory of Mabel Hurst. In memory of William Ager. In memory of Barnaby Tillett.
Tia do Arthur.
In memory of Peter Black. In memory of George Paxton.
Bolos!
Unfortunately, I don't think the cakes are free.
Vamos falar com a véia aqui. Quero
Hello.
bolos.
Good day. Would you like to buy one of these cakes, pet?
Será que eu tenho dinheiro? Que tipo de bolo você tem?
What
Sempre
kind
bom
of cakes do you
pesquisar, né?
have?
I have some lovely Bakewell puddings, the sweetest marriage of almond and jam. I can tell you're not from around here, because if you were, you would know about my Bakewell puddings.
É verdade,
They
moça.
are quite famous.
Alas, I'm not carrying any money with me.
That's unfortunate, pet. I'm sorry. I can't give them away for free. The money goes to the church, you see, and one cannot shirk one's duty to the church.
Não.
I understand.
Nossa, eu não tenho dinheiro porque eu gastei o dinheiro com o cara lá que se embebedou e fugiu. Inadmissível um negócio desse. Uma pessoa pode fazer isso comigo. Você pagaria uma cerveja pra alguém e essa pessoa sumisse?
My name is Thomasina. What's yours?
Mrs. Duplancy.
A pleasure to meet you, Mrs. Duplancy.
Likewise, pet.
Chamamos de pet.
Tell me about yourself, Mrs. Duplancy.
About me? What would you possibly want to know about me? I've been attending St. Edmund's Church my whole life. I always want to help where I can, so I sell my baked goods and all the proceeds go to its upkeep. This place means so much to me.
Tá bom. Está buferizando de novo pra mim. Eita. Aqui tá normal. Tá tranquilo, acho que é sua internet, brincadeira. Ah, mas aqui tá tranquilo.
Do you know a local man called Leonard Shoulder?
Yes, I know Leonard. What business do you have with him?
It's a long story, but I'm trying to find where he lives.
I'm afraid I don't know, dear. Father Roach has access to the parish register. He might be able to help you.
Ah, sim, tomara. É que tava acontecendo antes de cair. É, aqui tá normal também. É, aqui tá verdinho, então acho que tá de boa. Father Roach. Eu posso encontrar o Father Roach.
Where can I find Father Roach?
At this time of day, he'll be taking his exercise in Herne Wood, to the west of the village.
Thank you. I'll go find him.
Be sure to listen out for his merry whistling. Such a jolly man.
Ih, feliz demais. Eita, tô latindo aqui. Gente, vocês acreditam que no sábado, depois eu fui tentar abrir o FIFA aqui no PC, né? Ele não abriu de jeito nenhum. Quer dizer, ele abriu, aí ele ficou tipo FIFA 23. Ele não abriu do outro jeito. Eu fiquei carambolas.
Thank you for your time.
Lord be with you.
Tá aqui. Pra cá. Trowel. Posso clicar mais?
Excuse me, do you think anyone would mind if I borrowed this trowel?
You help yourself, dear. Father Roach won't mind lending it. Just be sure to put it back when you're finished.
Of course, thank you.
It is more blessed to give than to receive.
Como tem o 22... Tem o 22? Acho que tem, né? Como tem o 22 no Game Pass e o 21, eu vou tentar testar eles pra poder fazer a live vendada. Só uma papagaiada, né? Ó.
Goodness me, look at these box pews. I've never seen any as tall as that before. Most unusual architecture, even for the Normans.
Box pews.
Locked. Locked as well. I think they all might be. Someone has left a necklace hanging here. A silver cross. Sterling by the look of it. Maybe I can reunite it with its owner. I've no time for such things. A memorial list of former vicars. They stretch back several hundred years.
The Last of Us, gente. O que vocês acharam do segundo episódio? Ontem eu tava dormindo, aí eu tava ouvindo o Marco falar. Aí eu achei sujo. Eu não achei muito sujo, não. Eu fiquei, meu Deus. Quê?
It's locked.
Onde é que tá o monstro? Pra cá. Bro. Eu
Samuel Bryden. Death is only a shadow across the path to heaven. Here lies Elizabeth Farnaby.
Eu gostei do episódio, achei muito.
Here lies Margaret Tillett, beloved mother, wife, and sister. Today she dances with angels.
Tillett também.
John Purchase, dearly beloved husband of Florence. Forever
Ela
in
não
light,
presta porque ela é
Anne
mentirosa,
Kemp.
porque ela é falsa. E você é o quê? Fofoqueira!
Muito obrigada pelo follow, Burilfa. Seja bem-vindo. Você está?
This appears to be a recently dug unmarked grave. William Paxton, modest and gentle of heart.
Esqueci onde é que o padre tá.
Margaret's Lookout. I wonder who Margaret is, or was.
Sentei. Olhando as planícies. Enquanto eu penso. Como The Last of Us pode ser a melhor série de todos os... Achei muito bom. Bom episódio pra conhecer os personagens, né? E aquela última cena eu fiquei...
The locals might be alarmed if I dismantle their cairn. The moors continue for miles in this direction. I don't wish to lose my way.
Achei lindo. E a Bela de Ellie é maravilhosa. Tô enrolando pra ver porque quero mais episódios antes de começar. Ai, ai. Nossa, mas é tão bom. Olha, tem umas casas aqui.
The moors stretch into the distance. I don't wish to wander aimlessly.
É.
I'd better not touch them. They could be poisonous.
E os episódios são grandes. Esse não, esse teve só 50 minutos. Mas o próximo vai ter 1h20. O terceiro episódio vai ser sobre o Bill.
Good day.
Onde que tá o padre?
Where can I find Father Roach again?
At this time of day, he'll be taking his exercise in Herne Wood, to the west of the village.
Thank you, Mrs. Duplancy.
Não duvido que é bom, mas hoje em dia tô mais acostumada a ver vários episódios de uma vez. É, né? Cada um. Eu gosto de ter o horário certo, tipo... Esperar o dia inteiro até dar 11 horas da noite. E aí poder assistir. Porque aí eu já, tipo, tenho o horário certo. Aí eu sei que nessa hora eu vou assistir. Mas aí se eu ficar enrolando, eu não assisto nunca.
What can you tell me about Father Roach?
Preguiçosa, não gosto de ver
He's
série
a
mais.
lovely man and an exemplary servant of the Lord. He's been the vicar of St. Edmunds for many years.
West é pra lá ou pra cá? Olá, gente, Pilates. Beijo, beijo, Amy's Choice. Boa sorte aí no Pilates.
What can you tell me about St. Edmund's Church?
Isn't it the finest building? It's been standing here since the 12th century. The box pews in the nave are very fine and date back to the 17th century. The door is open if you'd like to worship.
Thank you, Mrs. Duplancy.
Sim, Venere.
Your cakes look delicious.
I can assure you they are. You'll not find better in the entire county.
What do you know of Hobb's Barrow?
Hobbs what?
Hobb's Barrow, a local burial mound.
The only place of burial I know about and care for is in this very churchyard.
Mentirosa.
Thank you for your time.
Lord be with you.
Tá bom. Pra lá ou pra cá? Pra cá, né? Não, vim sim. Pra cá eu não vim, não. Ai, tô ouvindo alguém assoviar, ó. Acho que é ele. Padre. Aqui, achei o padre. Vomitando? Que isso, padre? Você está bem? Tá vendo? E passou em cima. Não. Ixi, vai morrer.
Very sorry. Oh, the shame. This malaise will not pass. Oh, the nausea. I need your help, young lady.
Tell me what you need.
Let the blood from my arm.
Excuse me.
Hã?
Cut me. I beg you.
Oi? Isso aqui?
The trowel's blade is dull and rusted. I need something that will provide a cleaner cut.
Ah, aqui, ó, isso aqui?
No, that won't work. The key bears no edges sharp enough to pierce the skin.
Ai, meu Deus. Faca? Uma faca,
No,
moço.
that's not it. I do not wish to set that alight. No, that won't achieve anything useful. That's a peculiar idea. Are you sure this is the only way, Father?
I beg you. It's the only cure for this torturous malady.
Moço, se cortar não é... Aqui. Espectro.
Ouch! The broken lens is extremely sharp.
Aê.
Ouch!
Ai, eu preciso usar a
The
luva.
lens is extremely
Usar a luva.
sharp.
Pera.
Perhaps I shouldn't risk soiling this glove until I find its owner.
O handkerchief.
I'm not sure what that would achieve.
Choose.
I do not wish to set that alight. No, that won't achieve anything useful.
Não, mas eu não quero usar... Ah, pronto.
This handkerchief was a gift from my mother. I hope she will understand.
Moça, é só o negócio, o
This should work.
olhinho. Lá. Cortar o véi.
Are you sure you want me to do this?
Yes, it will cure me of my ills.
I shall do as you ask, Father.
Cortou. Shhh. Eita, a ambulância. Tá vindo pro padre. Tá aparecendo. Padre, como você tá? Você botou outro
Thank the
óculos.
Lord for my spare pair. God bless you. I already feel quite better.
I'm glad, Father.
The rapid healing properties of bloodletting cannot be overstated. I'm Frederick Roach, vicar of St. Edmund's Church.
Eu não entendi
My
até
name is
agora.
Thomasina Bateman. It's a pleasure to meet you. Are you feeling better?
Yes, thank you.
What ails you, Father Roach?
I just ate a rotten berry, that's all. I like to pick blackberries for my supper, you see. They are quite delicious, as long as you mind the bramble. My apologies again. I wish we had met in different
Desde
circumstances.
quando você come negócio estragado, vomita e aí precisa cortar pra sair o sangue?
Are you from Bewley originally?
Suspeito.
I was born in our very own St. Edmunds. It's quite the story.
Do tell.
My mother was sheltering there as a frightful tempest raged. And lo, did her waters break right there and then in that pew.
One could say that you were born into your role, Father.
Indeed. When my mother told me the story as a young boy, I knew that this was my calling.
Virar padre. Será que eu passei da idade de virar freira? Tô pensando aqui.
St. Edmunds is a fine building.
Thank you for saying so. It's hard work keeping her in good shape, but our congregation is always willing to lend a hand in the Lord's name.
What is it like being the vicar here?
Every day is a blessing, my child. I have a great love for our parish, and the Lord looks after us.
What about your
So-
congregation?
Numbers have fallen over the years, I must say. But those that remain are faithful and full of His Spirit.
Vamos. E o Leonardo Ombros? Onde ele está?
I'm looking for Mr. Leonard Shoulder.
Oh, yes? Are you a relative?
No, it's a long story, but he invited me to Bewley.
And he didn't tell you his address?
He was to meet me last night at the Plough and Furrow, but he never came.
I see. Well, let me welcome you to Bewley.
Thank you, Father.
Você sabe onde o senhor Braço... Senhor Braços... Senhor... Ombros...
Do you know where Mr. Shoulder lives?
Let me think. It's been many moons since I've paid him a visit.
Perhaps you could allow me to take a look at the parish register.
No need. I remember it now.
Ah!
A fair hike across the moors.
Could you please give me directions?
I'll take you there myself. It's the least I can do after you aided me so.
Capital. Thank you.
Capital.
Just let me know when you're
Faço
ready
o
to pay him
mínimo.
a visit. I'll be resting here for the time being.
Tô pronta pra visitar ele lá.
I'm ready to go to Mr. Shoulder's house.
Excellent. I feel the fresh air will do me well. Follow me.
Vamos lá visitar. O homem já me deu o bolo. E aí, vocês são muito suspeitos, caras. Tudo tranquilo demais. Senhorinha.
Good morning,
As
Father.
crianças.
Good morning, Mrs. Duplancy. Mrs.
Muito
Duplancy,
sus.
this is Thomasina Bateman, a visitor to our parish.
We've already had the pleasure of meeting, Father.
Excellent. Miss Bateman, don't hesitate to try one of Mrs. Duplancy's wonderful cakes.
Não tenho dinheiro, moço.
I've heard about her famous Bakewell puddings.
I'll be here all day, young lady. But
Eu
remember,
comeria um bolo agora.
once they're gone, they're gone. Those little whelps have already gobbled up all the gingerbread.
You are doing God's work, Mrs. Duplancy.
He smiles upon us, Father.
Miss
Amen.
Bateman, if you'd like to follow me.
Ai, meu filho.
Let's talk of graves, of worms, and epitaphs. Make dust our paper, and with rainy eyes, write sorrow on the bosom of the earth. Let's
Oh.
choose executors, and talk of wills.
Shakespeare?
Quite. Which play?
Ih, faço a mínima ideia. Nem sabia que era Shakespeare. Vixe, Maria. Hamlet, Macbeth, Richard II. Sei, eu li Hamlet quando eu tava na faculdade, mas eu nunca li Macbeth. Nem Richard. Ler peça é muito chato, né? Ainda mais do Shakespeare, que você tem que... Eu ainda li em inglês, era original em inglês da época. Eu falei, nossa senhora, não entendi bolhufas. Vou chutar aqui, vou falar Hamlet.
Hamlet?
Magnificent guess, Miss Bateman, but I'm afraid that passage is from Richard II. Studying the work
Tinha
of
que
that
ser
is
a
one of my
menos conhecida,
favorite
obviamente.
pastimes. Follow me.
Seguindo, estou seguindo. Eu li também Sonhos de uma Noite de Verão. O que era? Sonhos de Verão. E os sonetos do Shakespeare. Alguns, não todos.
The moors extend as far as the mortal eye can see.
Morse, eu já esqueci o que é Morse.
Beautiful, is it not?
É bonito. Acho que é pântano. Tem a ver com pântano. Beleza está nos olhos de quem vê. Olha. Vai dar uma lacrada em cima do padre. Falando nisso, não deixem o Dr. Fred sair hoje do BBB, pelo amor de Deus. Tô implorando.
Indeed, the moors are beautiful.
The beauty of God's creation is that it takes so many forms. How can one
Deixe o
take in
Dr.
such a
Fred
view
no
and not have
BBB.
faith?
Estou voltando
Some look at these
do casal
moors and think
Chlorocleaner.
this
Não.
a godless land.
A minha força de vontade vai fazer o Dr. Fred ficar.
The Lord's work is all about us. Tell me, Miss Bateman, do you believe in God?
Ixi. Contar a verdade, ela não acredita.
I was brought up Anglican. The church was an important part of my early life, Father Roach. But what happened to my father eventually made me question things.
If you don't mind me asking, my child, what happened to your father?
He had an accident when I was very young.
Gente, flashback. Flashback agora.
Come along now, Thomasina. Let's get out of the rain.
Ok. Ela tá grávida, a mãe? É a casa dela.
Remember what I told you, all right? Be a good girl. People are unwell here. They don't want to hear you running about making noise. Understood?
Yes, Mother.
Good. And don't annoy the nurses.
I promise I won't.
Dr. Fred mandará uma enfermeira cuidar disso.
Let's see your father.
Mas se o pai dela já tava doente, então como é que a mulher tava grávida?
Daddy, wake up!
O pai tá em coma. Morreu?
Daddy, wake up! Mummy? Mummy?
Good
Hi,
evening,
Mommy.
Mr. Bateman. Hello, little one. You must be Thomasina.
Yes.
Pode ter sido
My
antes,
name
é
is
verdade.
Nurse Blaketon. I just need to talk to your mummy for a little bit. I'm sorry to disturb you, Mrs. Bateman. Mrs. Bateman?
Will he ever talk again, Nurse Blaketon?
The doctor is uncertain, Mrs. Bateman. There is the possibility that Mr. Bateman won't regain any movement at all.
Deus.
But we will do our utmost to look after Mr. Bateman here at Ticehurst, ma'am. He will have a nurse by his side at all times. I can assure you.
Nossa, não tem movimento das pernas, não tem nada, não vai falar nada. Que horror.
What sort of God would allow this fate to befall such a kind and honest man?
I'm sorry to hear this.
Verdade.
God moves in mysterious ways, but he loves us all. Come along now.
Parando sempre pra dar uma cara.
Hello?
É você, pequena estranha?
She scampered off in a hurry. Who was that?
Some primitive folk make their home out on the moors. I suggest you keep your wits about
Pessoas
you when you are exploring,
primitivas.
and don't stray too far from Bewley.
I see. How much farther to Mr. Shoulder's house?
Still quite a walk, I'm afraid.
Meu Deus,
But
como
we'll
esse
get
homem
to
mora
him soon
longe.
enough.
Diz que
Now
ele não
then,
foi lá o
take a
tanto
look
que é
at this.
longe.
Legend has it that this cairn has stood here for over 1,000 years.
Deus e ela
How
pensando
remarkable.
em
The
derrubar o
Devil's Toe.
negócio.
I beg your pardon?
Dedão do
That's what it's
diabo.
called. The Devil's Toe.
Oh, I see.
Come now, onward.
O dedão do diabo.
We walked and walked across that vast, featureless landscape.
Andamos e andamos naquela.
All the
Andamos.
while, Father Roach was whistling away merrily.
O padre estava subindo, feliz.
Just as I had begun to wonder if we were hopelessly lost, a building emerged from the mist.
Quando eu estava começando a me perguntar se a gente estava perdido, prédio apareceu.
Mr. Shoulder's cottage.
Casinha do senhor. As galinhas! Só tem uma, tá aparecendo na tela.
Here we are, Miss Bateman. Unless my memory fails me completely, this is Mr. Leonard Shoulder's house.
Thank you for your help, Father Roach.
Now, no need to thank me after your providential assistance today. However, I have something to ask you.
Yes?
Please don't tell Mrs. Duplancy about my little scene in the woods. She will only fret. The poor dear woman has enough on her mind as it is.
I shan't mention it.
Thank you. You'd better see if Mr. Shoulder is in.
Todo mundo é muito suspeito nesse jogo, né? Incrível.
He looks much too unruly to be picked up.
Imagina se ele não tá.
Mr. Shoulder?
Já deve estar na hora
Thomasina
lá o
Bateman here.
meu
I'm
assistente
here
já deve
in
ter
Bewley
chegado.
as discussed.
Essa porta logo. Nossa.
Maybe try again. His hearing probably isn't the best at his age.
Mr. Shoulder, are you home?
Acho que alguém está morto, hein? Eita! Perna, travei.
Curses.
Perhaps you could try the handle.
It's locked.
No sign of life.
None. The window is nice and clean. The dwelling is by no means abandoned. I've no desire to lug a block of wood about the countryside. The trousers feel damp, freshly hung or still wet from last night's rain. Slightly damp.
I have a similar one myself. So very warm.
Aceroulas. E é a outra.
Glove looks familiar.
É a mesma.
I wonder if it matches the glove I found behind the plough and furrow.
Ixi.
The gloves are a pair. Does this mean Mr. Shoulder was in the alley last night?
Sus.
Why didn't he
Suspeito.
come inside to see me?
Perhaps he's gone for a stroll.
Possibly.
I'd suggest you call back later, my child. I myself must make my way back home. I have some matters to attend to at the church. Shall I accompany you back to Bewley?
Quero olhar mais coisa.
No, you go ahead, Father. Thank you.
Como é que
As
é?
you
Uai.
wish. Farewell, Miss Bateman. I hope Mr. Shoulder finds his way to you.
Thank you for your help, Father Roach.
My pleasure. Parting is such sweet sorrow.
Romeo and Juliet?
Correct?
Ah,
I
acertei.
shall say good night till it be morrow. Lord be with you.
Acertei Romeo
Well,
e
Mr.
Julieta.
Shoulder, you've brought me to Bewley, and now you're nowhere to be found.
Suspeito. Ah, não. Posso usar a chave.
He looks much too unruly to be picked up. The window is much too high up to reach.
Se eu der um...
No sign of any movement.
Não abrir.
I've come a long way to meet you, Mr. Shoulder. Please open the door.
Moça, eu vim desde Londres aqui. Você ainda tá enchendo o meu saco.
I don't wish to beat my way in.
Ah, mas você vai ter que fazer.
I'm not sure what that would achieve.
Vai ter que usar. Como é que... Pera. Chave do quarto.
I've no desire to lug a block of wood about the countryside.
E se eu fizer o negócio pegar fogo?
That's a peculiar idea. I can't see how that will help me.
Aff. Como não posso usar
I
pra
can't
pegar
see how
fogo?
that will help me. I'm not sure what that would achieve. The window is much too high up to reach.
Assim, eu não posso fazer as coisas pegar fogo.
No, that won't work.
Inadmissível.
I'm not sure what that would achieve. This key doesn't fit here.
Triste.
I do not wish to harass the rooster.
Ai, que ódio.
No, that won't work.
Por quê?
Mr. Shoulder must have dropped the matching glove last night. What was he doing in the alley?
Eu não sei. Eu
Rather
não
rude
posso
of him
saber.
not to come inside and see me.
Verdade. Grosso.
No, that won't work. The glove perfectly matches the one I found in the alley behind the plough and furrow.
Será que eu vou ter que voltar, né?
No, that's not it. I can't see how that will help me.
String carved stone. Pera aí.
Carved stone has been affixed to the door. I think it depicts a crescent moon. It's bolted onto the door itself. I can't remove it.
Será?
That is not coming off.
Eu não acredito.
No, that's not it. A carved stone has... I think it... It's bolted onto the door itself. I can't remove it. I'm not sure what that would achieve.
Bomba de pedra, não tem como pegar fogo.
I can give this glove back to Mr. Shoulder when I find him.
Gata, você não vai achar ele porque ele morreu. Certeza.
No, that's not it. I don't wish to beat... No, that's not it.
Então tem que voltar lá pra cidade.
I've no desire to...
Nada pra ficar aqui. Opa!
You're a sweet little thing, aren't you?
Eita, ela escondida aqui, gente. Ai, eu consigo
You're
pegar
a sweet
ela.
little thing, aren't you?
Olha ela escondida aqui. Mas não adianta de nada. Rooster que eu não consigo pegar. Galo. Ai! Voltei. Ai. Ela não vem mais.
Mr. Shoulder continues to prove himself elusive.
Tá aí aqui. Dá alguma
As
coisa.
I trudged back to Bewley across those cold moors, I made a new resolution.
Conforme eu voltei para Bewley, através dos pântanos gelados, eu fiz uma nova...
I would find Hobb's Barrow myself, with or without Mr. Shoulder.
Eu encontraria Hobb's Barrow por minha conta, com ou sem o Mr. Show. A bichinha vai fazer.
The train! That must be Kenneth. I should go and meet him at the station.
Vamos entrar. Nosso assistente na estação. Se eu falar com a moça aqui.
Hello.
Good day.
Não,
Thank you for your time.
Lord be with you.
peraí.
Excuse me. I found this necklace inside the church. Is it yours?
No, Pet. Perhaps someone left it behind yesterday. You keep hold of it for now. I'll ask around at the next service.
Are you sure?
I trust you.
Obrigada, senhora misteriosa que vende bolinhos na frente da igreja abandonada de 300 anos atrás. 300? Muitos anos atrás. Pra cá. É. Aqui, achei. Olha aqui o filho da mãe, olha!
Where is Kenneth?
Lado.
He was supposed to wait for me at the station. Mr. Tillett, where did you go last night?
Have we met?
Last night at the Plough and
Deus,
Furrow.
que arrombado. Eu te paguei a cerveja.
Bateman. I was blind drunk last night and woke up with a stinking headache.
You still smell like a brewery.
Sorry.
You went to use the lavatory and never came back, Mr. Tillett. I searched everywhere for you.
I think I remember you bought me a drink.
Sim,
Then it's all a blur.
você está me
I woke up
devendo.
in my bed this morning with my wife sour at me for waking her at some ungodly hour.
I found Mr. Shoulder's house, but he wasn't home.
Don't worry. You'll find him.
How's your headache faring?
It feels like a steam engine is driving full pelt in a circle around my skull.
Be sure to
Entendi
drink
nada.
plenty of water, Mr. Tillett.
Aye, aye. I'll survive.
Minha mãe no domingo tava desse jeito.
About last night,
Você ia me falar sobre
what
Leonardo.
were you going to tell me about Leonard
Leonardo
Shoulder?
Ombros.
Who?
Leonard Shoulder.
Meu Deus, eu
You
juro.
told me you knew him.
A
And
galera se
promised
faz
to
de
tell me more if I
desentendida
bought
nessa
you a
cidade.
drink, which I did. So what were you going to tell me?
I don't really know the old bugger.
But you said you did.
Oh, aye. No, I know naught about him. No, naught about Leonard Shoulder.
Gaguejou demais. Não acredito em
You're
você.
hiding something, Mr. Tillett. I don't believe you.
I say a lot of things when I've got the drink in me. I probably just wanted you to buy me an ale.
A likely story.
Look, what would I gain from lying to you? I just wanted another drink.
Even if that's the case, it doesn't explain your disappearance.
Aye, I don't remember out.
Ouch. Fala acho que ouch é nothing.
About last night.
Você realmente não se lembra o que
You really
aconteceu?
don't remember where you went last night?
As I say, it's all a blur. I remember needing a piss. Then, nothing. Well, you must have missed me when I came out.
I did not. I even went to the gents' toilets to find you.
Oh, aye, a sight for sore eyes.
Meu Deus.
It was. I checked everywhere, and you were nowhere to be found. The back door leading to the alleyway was blocked from the outside.
Oh, aye,
Yes.
Que
You
velha
must have exited through that door,
safada.
Mr. Tillett.
but you just said it were blocked.
There must be an explanation.
My
Aparentemente não.
mind has drawn a
Não
blank.
vamos achar essa
Why was
explanação
the door
agora.
blocked? Did you block it?
I told you I don't remember. I've naught to say 'cause I remember naught.
I'm looking for my assistant, Kenneth.
Kenneth,
Oh, aye.
His train has arrived.
o date.
Not a single soul disembarked the last train, Miss Bateman.
Impossible.
Como assim?
Was that not the midday train from London by way of Derby?
Aye, it were. Mr. Price were here, unloaded a few crates.
But no Kenneth.
Not a soul.
What?
Hold on. One of them crates had your name on it, Miss Bateman. A great big one it were, with...
A red ribbon.
Aye.
What is Kenneth playing at, sending my equipment but not himself? Curses.
Cara, não veio a mala. Isso aí já é demissão pra mim.
Where is my crate now?
Mr. Price took away all the crates on his cart.
Who?
Mr. Price, he's the postmaster.
Where can I find Mr. Price?
He lives above the storeroom, just north of the plough and furrow. You'll see it. There's a Royal Mail plaque on the wall.
Thank you.
Tá bom.
Farewell for now.
Ta-ra.
Seu bêbado. Gato? Esses gatos e esses corvos aí, hein? Que é isso? Um poema do Edgar Allan Poe.
Good day to you, Cyril.
I'll do, lass.
I found Mr. Shoulder's house today, but he wasn't home.
Why the bleeding hell should I care, lass?
Pra quê? Pra quê ser tão grosso
Ta-ra,
assim?
lass.
É.
I don't think anyone is home.
Você chama as pessoas, bate na casa das pessoas que não estão. Esquisito. Suspeito. Vamos achar aqui o post mailer. Ih, será? O menino tá que brinca aqui no negócio. Eu acho que é do lado do... Perto daqui da coisa. Falar com o boy aqui.
Hello there. My name's Thomasina.
Yeah?
What's yours?
Wally?
Olha!
Have you heard of a place called HOB'S Barrow?
Cliquei errado.
No?
Do you know a man called Leonard Shoulder?
No?
Goodbye.
Nu? Nu? Esses caras não sabem de nada. Deus. Você.
That must be the postmaster's storeroom.
Ah.
Hello.
Good day. I haven't seen you in Bewley before.
I'm just visiting.
Lovely. It's nice to see a new face. We don't get many visitors. My name's Henry. Henry Long.
Nice to meet you, Henry. Thomasina Bateman.
Wonderful. What a treat.
I'm looking for Mr. Price, the postmaster.
Oh, Mr. Price, my lovely neighbour. I'm afraid you've just missed him.
Curses.
I saw him wheeling a large crate into his storeroom just there.
It must be mine. I really need it.
Have a look through the window to see if it's yours.
Where did Mr. Price
Acho que
go?
ele foi.
I don't know. The man were in a hurry. I know he has family in Bakewell.
That's miles away. Did he leave by foot?
No, by horse. He must be a few miles down the road by now.
Curses. When will Mr. Price be back?
He didn't say. Could be tonight, could be a few days.
How infuriating.
I told him I'd keep watch of his storeroom, and I'm a man of my word, Miss Bateman. I shall not budge from this spot.
Você podia me ajudar abrindo o negócio,
Do you know a
né?
man named Leonard Shoulder?
Aye, funny old fellow. I hear he lives way out on the moors somewhere.
Have you seen him recently?
No, not for a long while now that you mention it. Why do you ask?
Pensou
It's a
demais.
long story, but I was to meet him in Bewley. He invited me here.
Well, I must thank him when I see him for inviting such an enchanting young woman.
You flatter me, Mr. Long.
Eita, como habla.
Goodbye.
Don't be a stranger.
There's
lá.
my crate. Kenneth always ties a red ribbon to it. I can see an envelope tucked behind the ribbon. Perhaps it can help explain Kenneth's absence. I'm going to have to get in there.
Shh. Placa.
Royal Mail, Postmaster's Residence. This must be the local post office.
The postmaster isn't home.
But my crate is in there.
You'll have to wait for Mr. Price to get back.
Meu Deus, eu não posso esperar, moço. Tenho coisas a fazer.
Hello.
Good day.
Goodbye.
Don't be...
E agora, o que eu faço? Como eu posso entrar lá sem atrair muita atenção? Não sei, moça. Como eu posso entrar lá sem atrair muita atenção?
The man is standing right there.
É bom que ela fala, nossa, como você é burra.
Good day.
You seem in a good mood, Mr. Long.
It's just lovely to see a new face. Where are you from, Miss Bateman?
Originally, a small town on the outskirts of Derby, Mr. Long. Though I currently reside in London.
London? I've never met anyone from London. How very exciting. Have you lived there a long time?
It's been
Se eu
quite a few
impressionar
years
ele
now,
pra ele
yes.
abrir a porta pra mim.
I've heard that the air there is so heavy with smoke, it makes it hard to breathe.
É verdade.
Is that true?
Some days.
Tem episódio de
You've
The
missed
Crown
the
que fala
fresh
sobre isso.
northern air. Well, you've got that in Bewley. No factories out here. Such things are a blight on his creation.
Amém.
I were born in this very home I stand in
were.
front of. Bewley is in my blood. Why would I ever want to leave? Especially now I can meet new folk thanks to the railway line.
Your opinion of the railway station differs widely from your fellow townsfolk, Mr. Long. I've not met anyone particularly keen on it.
That railway line is the start of a new era for Bewley. Mark my words.
Será?
There's much to protect here, but we need new blood. I hope that some of you visitors will actually stay here permanently.
Why is that?
So I have new friends to talk to.
Deve ser
Some
horrível morar com a
people here
cidade. Nossa
don't want
cidade
any
tem
new
15
friends.
pessoas.
Cyril Farnaby, the miserable old sod, is the worst offender.
Verdade.
I've had the pleasure of meeting Cyril. He really dislikes the railway station.
Absolutely miserable he is.
É
I've tried to
verdade.
convince him many times that the station will help Bewley. He just doesn't understand.
Met him last night in the Plough and Furrow.
Aye, the scene of our many debates. Blimey. I could go for an ale right now, actually.
Opa!
Can I buy you a drink?
Really?
No. Wait. Do you think Mr. Kemp will let me open a tab?
Perhaps. You could always ask him. I shouldn't leave anyway. Mr. Price is relying on me to keep watch of his storeroom.
Não, vamos
Goodbye.
beber uma.
Don't be a stranger.
Agora eu tenho que falar lá com o outro. Pera, cadê onde eu saio? Nossa, que inferno de ter pagado aquela cerveja. Não lembro de nada.
I'm sorry to ask this, Mr. Kemp, but could I please open a tab?
Still not in your purse?
I'm afraid not. My assistant hasn't arrived as planned, so I find myself in a bind. He must have put the money in my crate, which is currently being held in Mr. Price's storeroom.
Well, as you know, I run an honest establishment here, and I do trust you.
Obrigada, meu Deus.
So
Vamos
yes,
tomar uma
I'll
cerveja.
open an account for you, to be settled at the end of your stay.
Of course. Thank you, Mr. Kemp.
Now then, I'll be needing something of value as a deposit.
I thought you said you trusted me.
Aye, it's not personal, lass.
É verdade.
How can I open a tab again?
Leave me an item of value as a deposit. I'll give it back to you at the end of your
Ah, eu
stay.
vou dar
It'll
o
be time to pay the piper.
colar aqui, peraí.
Goodbye.
See you soon.
colar é a única coisa de valor que eu tenho.
Will you accept this silver cross pendant as a
E não é
deposit?
nem dela, olha
Can I
só.
take a closer look at it?
Ladrão. Ladrão.
Silver. That'll do.
Thank you, Mr. Kemp.
Can I get you something to drink?
Agora não.
Not right now, Mr. Kemp.
As you were.
Falar sobre.
I found Mr. Shoulder's home, thanks to the help of Father Roach.
Wonderful. So you've met our vicar then?
Yes, I did. An interesting character.
E o cara tá
Indeed.
bêbado aqui até agora de novo.
So, did old Leonard apologise for his absence?
Não
Not
achei ele,
quite.
moço.
He wasn't home.
What is that man playing at?
You tell me. My assistant has not arrived as planned.
Oh,
Arrombido.
is everything all right?
I'm not entirely sure.
Am I to keep a room for him just in case?
If you could hold it for one more night, Mr. Kemp.
As you wish.
Tá bom.
I've decided to find Hobb's Barrow without Mr. Shoulder's aid.
Are you sure that's a wise idea, lass?
Não.
What other choice do I have?
Ah, uma
I
ideia
have
boa,
a
não.
feeling he is
Ué,
avoiding
nunca
me.
foi.
Do you know where I can find the barrow?
No, sorry. I say that on my mother's grave, Miss Bateman.
Goodbye.
See you soon.
Vamos lá, vamos abrir uma... Vamos beber lá. Rodada de cerveja pra todo mundo. Vou sair daqui. Venha beber uma cerveja comigo.
Good day.
Can I buy you a drink, Henry?
Really?
Really? We can talk more at the inn.
But I told Mr. Price I'd keep watch of his storeroom.
Doors have locks for this very reason.
You're right. One drink won't take long.
Ah, ha,
I shall
ha, ha.
take you up on your offer, Miss Bateman.
Let us make our way.
Tomara que ele tome uma e fique bêbado.
The rocket weren't Stevenson's only design, you know. Before that, there were the Blucher and the Locomotion. But my favourite would have to be the Lancashire Witch. I believe he built that in 1828. In Newcastle, of course.
Falando de trem, será?
Well, that's me. I better be off.
Wait!
Ta-ra, Miss Bateman.
Tchau.
I couldn't even get a word in.
He likes a good chinwag, our Henry.
He certainly does.
Ih, e agora? Será que eu consegui? Não era
I
pra
can't
bater na
remove the
porta.
plaque.
Meu Deus, ele já tá aqui de novo.
Good day.
I'm looking for Hobb's Barrow.
One of those old burial hills.
Yes. Do you know where it is?
Believe it or not, I haven't set foot on the moor since I were a child.
Why is that?
I've got all I need right here in Bewley. And we're all truly blessed with the railway station, which brings us lovely new faces.
Can I buy you another drink?
I suppose one more ale won't hurt. I shall take you up on your offer, Miss Bateman.
Let us make our way.
Ele bêbado. Ah, habla, menino. Fica bêbado. Desmaie.
The rear wheels are powered by coupling rods, would you believe? The boiler had 2 flue tubes. 2! There was nothing like it.
Tchau.
Well, that's me. I better be off.
Wait!
Ta-ra, Miss Bateman.
Meu Deus, eu juro.
Curses. I'm starting to feel somewhat tipsy. I'm here to excavate Hobb's Barrow, not Hobb's barrels.
Hobb's Barrows.
Henry Long can talk, can't he?
He's a colourful character. The man drinks like a fish.
He certainly does.
I've seen him drink this place dry and still be up to tend his garden at sunrise.
Meu Deus, o cara
The man
bebe
can
e não
truly
fica
hold his
bêbado.
ale.
Goodbye.
See you soon.
Tem que ser outra coisa. Deus.
Good day, sir.
Responde, ele só bebe. Ver se eu consigo. Tô me olhando.
Oi.
Oi.
Keep away from that door. I promise Mr. Price I keep an eye on his storeroom while he's gone.
Entra no seu...
This must be the... Hello?
Good day.
Can I buy you another?
I suppose one more ale won't hurt. I shall take you up.
Let us make our way.
Meu Deus, ele bebe. Bebe.
Bewley is the latest of many additions to the Midland Railway line. Speaking of
E ele só
change,
fala de
the
trem.
whole frontage of Derby Station is being rebuilt. Designed by an architect by the name of Tubshaw, if I remember correctly. Well, that's me. I better be off.
Wait!
Ta-ra, Miss...
Toda vez que ele vem aqui, ele lança uma
Mr.
curiosidade
Long
sobre
can
águas.
really put away a drink.
Curiosidade sobre trens.
I can't think of anything else to talk about right now.
É hablar com os outros. Eu vou no meu quarto aqui. Nada.
I've too much to do today to waste time sleeping. I've stored my case in there. A box with it jammed shut. I've hung my dress inside, aside from...
Tá, né? Consigo tirar o cara daqui. Ele não quer... É.
Hello? Do you know a man named Leonard Shoulder?
I don't know out about no Leonard Shoulder.
My name...
Now then,
Quer falar comigo?
What do you do around here?
I look after the churchyard, dig the graves. Ha!
What can you tell me about the church?
Aye, it's a church.
Quite. What can you tell me about Bewley?
Not much around here, love. Not worth mentioning to you, like.
I see. Do you know where I can find Hobb's Barrow?
Not to be found digging around.
You know of local barrows, then?
Don't concern you.
Goodbye.
Ta-ra.
Tará. Eles falam tará de bye bye. Tipo. E a criança pra cá onde é que... Tá nada.
The road disappears over the horizon. I see nothing but moorland.
Vai embora. Cancela, vai embora. Nossa.
The sign is well out of reach.
Já vi todos
The
os...
cross denotes this as the site of a market, or perhaps a site of traditional religious significance.
Juro, eu vou bater nesse homem. Tá aqui.
I'm not sure they would be interested. I'm not sure they would be interested.
Pena.
I don't wish to give that away. Hello?
Good day.
E
Goodbye.
se eu tiver
Don't be
alguém
a stranger.
pra abrir aqui pra mim? Vou falar com as crianças aqui.
Hello?
Yes?
Goodbye. Good day.
Hello, miss.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Quer falar comigo? Se eu precisar de alguma
Good day.
coisa.
Yes?
Thanks for your time.
Aye.
Alas, it is not mine to take. I don't wish to give that away. I can walk through there.
Juro.
Hello.
Good day.
Thank you for your time.
Lord.
Sei, mas o que eu faço?
It's locked.
Tô na floresta aqui. Tô explorando as coisas.
I've no desire to go rooting about in there.
Tá.
I shall see you later this evening, gents.
What?
Well, I say. Greetings, my dear.
Hello, sir.
Nunca que eu descobri esse
Pause
povo
on
aqui.
your beauty, for I shall see you again soon.
Wait.
Foi embora.
Some nerve.
Lady, you're blushing.
I most certainly am not.
Sorry, lass. No way through here today.
Let me pass.
Not today, by order of Lord Panswick. Now get back
Panswick.
before you find yourself under a falling tree. There's nought even down there.
You're not going to let me pass, are you?
Now she gets it.
My name is Thomasina Bateman.
Oh, aye? You're not from round here, Thomasina Bateman.
No, just visiting. What is your name, sir?
Horace.
Are you in charge here?
Horácio.
I am indeed.
Tell me, who was that arrogant man here just now?
Just someone passing by.
It sounded like you knew him better than that.
I don't mean to be disrespectful, but that's none of your business.
Grosso.
Do you know a man named Leonard Shoulder?
No, I don't. Can you let me get back to my work now?
Deixo.
Thanks for your time.
We'll be done by tomorrow morning. Come back then if you want to explore the woods.
I'll let him get on with his work.
Lass, as I told you, there's no way...
Ei, tá bom, não posso entrar, meu Deus.
I've no desire...
Não sei. Pior que eu não sei se o jogo salva automático. Se ele... Não, ele salva automático, né? Mas eu não sei se ele salva o tempo. Medo de perder meia hora de live. Tá. A gente vai pra cidade aqui. É. Vai pra estação de... Juro.
What can you tell me about Lord Panswick?
Oh, you've heard of his lordship, then?
Yes, do you know him?
Aye. He comes into the village from time to time, gives sweets to the children, hires young men to work his land. He's well liked around here.
I sense some hesitation, Mr. Tillett.
Well, we kind of have an unspoken agreement with his lordship. He looks after us, provided we leave him alone.
I don't follow.
He likes his privacy.
Some people do.
No one is allowed to visit him.
Do you mean to say that he's a bit eccentric?
No. I've heard people got fired at when approaching his manor uninvited.
Good grief. But is this true?
Well, I won't be the one to find out.
Farewell for now.
Tada! Tem que olhar esse negócio. E... Sinceramente. Eu que não sei. Nossa, o jogo é curtinho. que existe tanta propaganda? Sinceramente. Espera aí. Vamos ver se eu consigo descobrir isso. Ela só tinha um vídeo no YouTube e um sonho. Oh, tem alguém aqui.
Good day, little one. What's your name?
Wally took Myrtle.
Pardon?
He took her and ran off. I hate him.
Is Myrtle one of your dolls?
Yes, my favourite.
Ish.
Mummy made her for me. She's so beautiful. Wally is the worst brother in the whole world.
I'm sorry to hear that. What is your name, little one?
Jane.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Jane. My name is Thomasina.
The Beck.
It's a lovely little Beck.
It's
Beck
very
pra mim é
little
outra
water,
coisa.
miss. It's good for drinking and cleaning.
Your dolls look lovely, Jane.
Thank you, miss. I love them very much. Today was their bath day.
Why did your brother take Myrtle away?
He's just jealous because Daddy is letting me come with him to the market tomorrow. Wally thinks I'm Daddy's favourite, so he took Myrtle from me.
Ish.
What if he rips her to tatters? What if he feeds her to Mr. Bryden's goat?
Don't worry, Jane. I'm sure he wouldn't do such a thing. Where did your brother go?
I don't know. Home, maybe. But I have to wait here for Myrtle's friends to dry out.
Do you know an old man called Leonard Shoulder?
No, miss.
Where do you live?
Our home is on the other side of the village, miss. Maybe Wally went back there.
Ai, é o
Or
menino
maybe
que
he's
tava
left
lá.
her out on the moors. Poor Myrtle. I'm going to kick him so hard.
A pobre da Myrtle.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Preciso falar com ele lá. Do outro lado da vila. Vamos lá. Meu Deus, que sono. Aqui, esse é o Wally.
Good day. What do you know about Lord Panswick?
I heard he owns the whole county.
Have you met him?
No, he lives out on the moors somewhere. But everyone does what he tells them to.
Why's that?
Because he has a lot of money.
Goodbye.
Ele tem muito dinheiro. Obviamente, não todo mundo faz o que ele quer. Por que eu não posso pedir se a boneca do Wally, gente?
Nobody home.
Ninguém em casa. Os pais não ficam em casa, não, né?
The road disappears over... I have nothing else to ask.
Tá um inferno essa boneca. Não sei também. Ué. Perdi uma oportunidade de diálogo aqui, que eu não achei. Tento. Voltar a falar com a moça lá, com a Jane, Tarzan e Jane. Esse menino tem 3 horas que ele tá batendo essa espada aqui. Até agora nada, meu Deus. Juro. Muitos mistérios no a ponte e clique.
They aren't mine to take. Hello, Jane.
Hello, miss.
Have you heard of a place called HOB'S Barrow?
I have, yes.
You have?
We aren't supposed to talk about it.
Why not?
Would you like to go there?
Sim!
Yes, I would very much like to.
I'll tell you where it is if you find Myrtle for me.
You will?
Yes! But don't tell anyone about it or I'll be told off.
I promise.
Fofoqueira!
Please find Myrtle first. I miss her.
I will. Goodbye.
Bye, miss.
Vou encontrar sua Myrtle, a murta que geme. Como é que chama a murta que geme em inglês? É Myrtle alguma coisa. Esqueci o nome dele. Tem uma tradução muito boa do Harry Potter em português. Fica muito legal o que tá acontecendo e não fica tão ruim. Deixa eu falar com você, Wally. Eu vou te mandar pra as cucuia.
Jane tells me you've taken Myrtle away.
And what if I did?
That's a bit mean, don't you think?
She kicked me! Look at this bruise on my leg!
My leg?
That does look quite bad. Why did she kick you?
Because she's a little goblin. You don't know what she can be like. Besides, Myrtle is gone now. I've given her to the fair folk. That'll teach her.
Who are the fair folk?
The little people of the moors. I gave Myrtle to them.
Little people? You don't mean fairies, do you?
We call them fair folk round here.
Fair folk,
There's
as
no
fadas.
such thing as fairies.
It's two, and I gave him a doll.
Gente, ele deu a boneca da irmã pras fadas. Bordei. Acho as adaptações de HP muito boas mesmo. Sim. Traduções de milhões.
These fair folk.
Follow the tinkle of their tiny bells. I hear them when the wind dies. They dance around their little house.
But where is this little house?
Just listen for the bells, you'll find it. Don't think about bringing that doll back. That'll just bring bad luck for all of us.
Goodbye.
Deus, eu vou ter que achar esse trem. Não! Passei o trem errado. Totalmente desumano que eu acabei de fazer comigo. Vamos lá. Pera aí. Não, não é pra bater na porta não, inferno.
No one here.
Nossa, Hogwarts Legacy tá chegando. Eu estou ficando nervosa. Vocês acreditam que eu até sonhei com o jogo? Eu tô muito animada. Coisa vai acontecer. Eita.
Thomasina, please stop leaving your toys lying about the place. What happened the last time you left your dolly under the tree?
A fox ate it, madame.
Yes, it did. Fetch it now, won't you? Then I'll fix your supper.
Yes, madame.
Salvou o game. Vou pegar essa. É semana que vem? Não. Acho que é na próxima semana.
Hello, fairies.
Não tem nada aqui. Aqui, ó.
There you are, Josephine.
Josephine.
I won't let the foxes eat you.
Dia 7.
Who's that you have there, little bird?
Ai, o pai dela.
Josephine. She introduced me to the fairies.
Oh, fairies, you say?
Fair people.
Yes, Daddy.
Do you believe in fairies?
Eu acredito em fadas. Acredito, acredito.
Over there.
Yes.
That's the gateway to their kingdom. That's where Josephine and I go to talk to the fairies.
Now, listen to me, Thomasina.
Meio simbólico, né? Você
Old enough now
usar.
to hear this. There's no such thing as fairies or talking dolls, my little bird.
What do you mean?
I'm sorry, my dear child. I do not wish to upset you.
É.
I just want to make sure that you understand the difference between fantasy and reality. Josephine is just a doll, and fairies do not
Mushrooms.
exist.
Pra falar com as fadas.
Science is the great antidote to the poison of enthusiasm and superstition.
Hablou.
Please
Papi
always
hablou.
remember that. If you hear anything
É
about
na outra
fairies
terça
or
mesmo,
the
fora a
like
próxima,
again,
sim.
know that it's hogwash. What is it?
Hogwash.
Hogwash. Did Wally bury the doll, I wonder?
O pozão dela mostrando aqui. Ixi, Maria.
This must be Jane's ragdoll. Perhaps these wriggling worms are the fair folk young Wally was so fearful of.
Isso.
How strange.
Meu Deus,
There was
falta
a
2
hairpin
semanas.
pierced through the arm.
Agora que eu
This
reparei
might
que a
come in
Fran
handy.
falou.
I'll keep
Falta
it.
2 semanas pra Hogwarts Legacy.
At least I shall not return from Bewley empty-handed.
Hairpin. Vou entregar a coisa pra ela. Ela vai me levar pra HOB'S Barrow. Deus quiser. É o quê? Fogueira!
I present to you Myrtle.
Myrtle!
Yahoo!
I missed you so much.
Now, I believe we had a deal.
Hide and seek.
Take me to church. I'll worship like
Come
a
back.
god. A boneca enterrada toda
Moments like
suja não
these, I
lava.
thank myself for not having children.
Deixa eu... Cadê essa arrombada dessa...
Hey!
Ixi, mas tá estragando a... Tá formando o trem lá? Na floresta? Como é que eu vou passar? Amanhã.
Jane, get out of there.
Meu Deus, buraco, meu Deus do céu.
Don't make me come in.
Ela vai sentar.
Fine. Curses. The hole is too small for me to fit through. Curses. The hole is too... I was always happiest with a trowel in my hand,
Eu era sempre muito feliz com uma pá nas minhas mãos.
uncovering hidden worlds within the earth itself, clod by clod.
Descobrindo mundos novos debaixo da terra.
That should do it.
Gente, a menina vai sofrer de...
Jane! Jane? Jane, come out this instant.
Deus do céu, como que consegue ficar no
I
escuro
can't
desse
see
jeito?
a damned thing in here. I need a light source.
Qual a senha desse trem?
That's a peculiar idea. No, that won't achieve anything useful. I'm not sure what that would achieve.
Vai.
Jane? Jane?
Vai, gata, você tem um negócio aqui. Acende esse negócio. Ah.
Curses. The useless thing blew out.
Gênia. Meu Deus, eu não dei mais nada.
Jane? No. I can't see how that will help me. I can't see how that will help me.
Céu. E agora? Será que eu tinha que atear fogo na carta?
I'm not sure what that would achieve.
Aí agora? Não é possível. Não faça isso comigo. E a menina rindo da minha cara, meu Deus. Para de rir da minha cara, sua palhaça. Tem que sair, vou lá na... Ver se eu acho um fogo aqui. Você vai ficar escondida aí, o negócio vai cair em cima de você e você vai morrer soterrada. Menina chata. Eu voltei aqui. Tá bom. Pô, me dá um isqueiro aí.
What can you tell me about Lord Panswick?
A most charming man, Miss Bateman. He looks after us here, a good fellow.
Where does he live?
Panswick Manor, on the moors. No visitors allowed. His lordship likes his privacy.
Goodbye.
See you soon.
I can't think of any.
Inadmissível não ter um isqueiro. Um negócio pra atear fogo. Você.
Hello?
Good day.
Goodbye.
Don't be a stranger.
I can probably get this door open, but I can't do it with this man standing here watching my every move.
Verdade.
Hello? Can I buy you another drink?
I suppose one more later. I shall take you up.
Let us make...
It really is great to have someone new to talk to. I've so many more stories to share. Well, that's me. I better be off.
Wait!
Ta-ra, Miss Bateman.
Mr. Long can really... Thank goodness I've switched to water. I can't think of anything.
Como é que eu vou tirar esse cara daqui? Não sei. Light source. Será que o ferreiro... Me ajude, ferreiro.
Good day.
Yes?
Mr. Crozier, might I borrow your lantern?
Sorry, lass. I need it. My eyesight is not what it used to be. The extra light helps me see what I'm hammering.
I understand.
Moço, mas tá de dia.
I noticed your spectacular fossil specimen.
Oh, I collect them. This one is called an...
Ammonite.
I'm impressed, lass.
Ammonite. Tem isso
From
no
the
Animal
Jurassic
Crossing.
period, I'd venture.
Do you collect them too, then?
My true interests lie in comparatively modern history.
Oh, well, I do love a fossil. It's important to remember that we all end up in the soil eventually.
Quite. What can you tell me of Lord Panswick?
His lordship commands much respect around here, lass. Keeps me busy with work. Why do you ask?
Just curious. Are you sure you don't know where HOB'S Barrow is?
Sorry, lass.
Thanks for your time.
Aye. Speak to you later.
I have one just like this.
Onde? Dentro da coisa.
I have one just...
Esse homem não sai da minha frente. Enchendo meu saco. Vou olhar aqui. Mapa. Já tô. O olhar dela, penetrante. Só mais uns 10 minutinhos e aí eu vou encerrar a live que eu preciso tomar banho. Estar fedida. Vamos beber, meu filho?
Good day to you, Cyril.
I'll do, lass.
What do you make of Henry Long?
An idiot who thinks that station's a good idea. Can you imagine? Strangers pouring into Bewley. Turns the stomach, that does.
Maybe he has a point. You could travel.
Bah! You're an outsider. I'd expect you to have such a bad opinion. But Henry, he's a Bewley lad. We've had the odd Barney or two in the pub over it all.
I can imagine. Can I buy you a drink, Cyril?
Now?
Yes.
Go on then, lass.
Follow me.
Eu já gastei 36.000 libras só comprando drink pros outros.
So then he turns around and says, "Why is a dog like a tree?" And I says, "I don't know." And he says, "Because they both lose their bark once they're dead."
Que bosta.
Very droll, Cyril. Well, it's been a pleasure, but I must be off.
Aye, lass. Ta for the drink. You're not too bad for an outsider.
Obrigada. Só porque eu te paguei, ó. Agora sim. Agora sim vai dar certo. Tá brigando com lá. Vê se brigar. Vai.
Hello.
Good day.
Can I buy you another?
I suppose one more. I shall take you up.
Let us make our way.
Agora vai dar certo. Agora vai dar certo.
To think, if that station hadn't been built, we would never have met. Blessed be the Midland Railway.
Idiot! That station is the worst decision this village has ever made!
Cyril Farnaby, a miserable man with miserable ideas. I will change your mind even if it kills me.
Vai. Você não vai. Bora. Pega lá, pega lá, pega lá os trem. Vai pegar os trem, mulher.
Kenneth taught me this useful trick. A hairpin is much more than a hair accessory.
Hablo.
A few wiggles and this lock should spring right open.
Abrisse.
I've snapped the hairpin in the process, but I managed to unlock the door.
Quebrou o negócio. Abriu o trem.
Let's open this envelope. There's a note inside.
Miss Bateman, eu peço seu perdão. Uma urgência aconteceu aqui em Londres e eu não posso me juntar a você em Bellway. Eu botei seu equipamento usual e rezo para que você ache assistência durante a minha absência. Eu vejo você no seu retorno. Kenneth Murdoch.
How very frustrating. I wonder what happened.
Como pode
I'd better get this to the alley before Mr.
uma
Long.
pessoa ter prioridades além de mim?
Moving a fully laden crate through the village square was no easy task.
Mover o negócio não foi fácil.
Somehow, no one was there to witness it.
Ninguém tava lá pra ver.
But I didn't give up, because I never give up, do I, Mother?
Mas eu não desisti, porque eu nunca desisto, né, mãe?
I am as stubborn as my father, as you liked to remind me.
Sou teimosa como meu pai, como você gosta de lembrar. Tem aqui, ó. Pega aí a lanterna, minha jovem.
Wait.
Pera.
Where is my money? It's not in here.
Não tem dinheiro!
You absolute liability of a man.
Kenneth é podre, hein?
It looks like everything else is in here. Picks, specimen trays, shovels. Oh, my chisel, I'll take that. Ah, my lantern. It feels light. There mustn't be any oil inside. I'll leave the rest in the crate. Stanley assured me things would be safe here.
Ah, eu tenho desconfiança
No money
disso.
and no assistant. This is most inconvenient.
No money, no family.
Still, I've been in worse
Stay in
situations.
the middle of
I've got a
Miami.
tab at the inn for now. I'll worry about money later. I must find that barrow and get on with the excavation. I don't wish to carry around my heavy excavation.
Chisel. E é isso, a gente vai encerrar a live agora. E eu preciso tomar um banho. Ai. É isso, gente. Desculpa as internets. Mas vou tentar resolver esse negócio aí. Beijo pra vocês. Obrigada, Fran. Eu que agradeço. Até quinta-feira continuaremos esse jogo. Pelo que eu vi, ele não é muito longo. Então acho que dá pra zerar ele numa live toda. Ou na próxima live. Se não, eu estava de longe hoje, mas estava ouvidinho. Tá. É sobre. Beijocas. Beijo, gente. Muito obrigada. Até a próxima quinta-feira. Continuando a escavação do HOB'S Barrow. É isso. Beijo!